Hi, it's Brandy Alexander with your weekly reading from September 10th to September 16th. We've got the card, You Know What to Do, Meditate, and Enchantment. So let's get started and underway. So last week we used the bush flower essences, and it was all about integrity, courage, boldness, being true to who you really are. And now we're on the path. Archangel Uriel, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. So Archangel Uriel actually came to Noah to tell him, to warn him of the floods. So he gives messages of warnings, he helps with writing, he helps with earth disasters such as earthquakes, volcanoes, tsunamis, all of that. And he gives messages of any warnings, so or fabulously, any new ideas that seem to pop in your head, they could be Archangel Uriel. So if you're already on that path, moving forward, you suddenly might get some great thoughts that pop into your mind of what to do next. And that's a sign from Uriel to take the reins and move forward. So it's saying you know what to do, and he's lit your path with his light. It's sort of saying it is okay. It's going to be okay for you to walk your path because you do know what to do. Everything's been leading up to this, as you know, and you need to follow the knowledge of the light that you've been given, which is this new way of living, this new way of doing things. So it's super encouraging, really, really nice. And it is saying not to delay. So, you know, it's about momentum. All these cards for months have been really leading up to a momentum of action in whatever it is you do. Really I feel like grounded, solid feet on the ground, head held high, knowing my way forward. And like I said the other week, sometimes you know what you've got to do, and even though this says act without delay, and now that the planets there's been a lot that have been coming out of retrograde, so they're going direct. So it is a safer time now for us to speak out and act. But also, sometimes with your really good forward planning, it's important to have all the steps in place. Meditate. I keep telling you about breathing, and it comes up again this morning. I follow somebody from the United States. She's an amazing yoga teacher. I have never met her, but just looking at her on Facebook, she's got the most amazing posture and peacefulness about her, and she talks about breathing, deep breathing. One hand on your chest, one on your tummy, and doing big breath in, big breath out. And to do that 12 times. 12 times. You could even do a little humming, singing to yourself. But take some time to meditate in a quiet space with no one around. Close your eyes and breathe and see what comes to you. It's really a powerful, strengthening practice to do. And I have some friends that do it every day, and it's changed their life. I do it at least weekly. I try to do it daily, but I know every Wednesday I usually do it with a closed meditation group. And it's really changed my approach to so many things. Last week I had to go into a big MRI machine, and being able to breathe my way through that experience for an hour, it was fine. It just went really quickly, and including the surgery that I had on my hand, on my finger, to remove some lumps, just trusting in the, God, the universe, guides, spirit guides, whatever you believe that they would be called. I've had absolutely pain-free surgery. No pain. Of course, I did have a very good surgeon and was in good hands, but trusting that it would all be okay and that I was looked after. And I think you really, when you meditate, you start to meditate, it's just sitting, closing your eyes, breathing, make sure you're breathing, and just noticing whatever comes. And it can really give you insight into information, and it somehow, it's your center, it is your being, it's your soul, it's who you are. It really helps you to be in touch with whom you are. So even just put a timer on, even start with 2 minutes. 2 minutes is a long time of nothingness to start with. So it's important, it's interesting. You know what to do, you're moving ahead, and taking the time to meditate, it's probably going to give you some more information or give you some peace or strength, ready to move on. And the enchantment card is about feeling that joie de vivre that you might have lost along the way when you were a child. Everything was so exciting. I remember when I wanted to see the Rocky Mountains when I was about 9. And we were traveling, and there were just some big hills, and I remember my mom going, there they are, and I remember going, oh. But then when I really did see the snow-covered Rocky Mountains, it was just a thrill. It was like pinch me moment. And the card of enchantment is about living your life and noticing the awe that is around us, that can be in nature, and it is also about anything is possible. Our thoughts create our reality, and it is about not limiting your reality. Believe in the magic that is around. Explore some new ideas. It's interesting to read books about different realities or different norms than you're used to. Learn a different language. You can learn a different language even if you're not about to travel. There's so many apps. It's just make your life fun. Make it so that you feel like you're this tiny speck in this amazing world, because it is amazing. There is miracles around us all the time. We're just not necessarily tuned into noticing them. When you start to meditate, you will start to notice them. You'll feel this gratitude within yourself, within your heart, and you will be able to help other people and help your situations by coming from a place of peace and feeling grounded, and spirituality. You'll be coming from a place of strength, and it's not ego strength, it is a divine strength. So really nice, lovely cards moving forward. You know what to do. And it says, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it. Meditate. Just try 2 minutes. Definitely breathe through your nose. In. Out. Be still. Notice what comes. And enchantment. Enjoy all that life has to offer. Try to loosen up a bit. Clear the shackles of your own mind to enjoy the fun and frivolity that life has to offer. We've been in some really tricky planetary situations in the last 6 weeks with with lots of constrictions, with the planets going retrograde, which affects us in things breaking down, communication breaking down, things not clear, things getting in our way, little glitches perhaps. But it's all systems go, and I feel, well, it is spring in the southern hemisphere, and I really feel like it's a spring cleaning time. It's time to start fresh and let go of those old outmoded ideas and enjoy. So until next week, breathe, meditate, and take action.